Imagine this is going away on a vacation diaries, but I'm a figure skater, so we're just going to a competition. But all the competitions in the UK are up north or in Scotland, so it's a travelling vlog. Angels, it is a Friday right now. You would have just seen my training clips from Friday morning. My mum took me this morning, so I got her to film. We did free program, which was all good. I'm feeling good. I was really nervous when I first got on, but it was like my last proper session because I have one session tomorrow, which is just I'm getting my boots sharpened tonight and I need to make sure my boots are fine, and then I'm doing a stretch out session on Monday morning and then competing on Monday. I also have a load of washing. This is where all my clothes went. I put them in the wash and then I didn't get them back up the stairs. Like, am I surprised that I had no clothes? No. So today's job is to pack because I'm a working woman. I'm working all weekend. All weekend! So I've got to pack as much as I can and then make a note of what I haven't packed so that Sunday morning I can leave everything out, and then I'm working on Sunday. And then we go on Monday. So this is the current state of the packing situation right now. As we can see, not packed. That's the state of the packing situation. So I've made a big old list on my notes when I was planning. I have lists for each bag where everything needs to go so that I know exactly where everything is going to be. Right, I'm going to give you guys my packing rundown. So we have bag number 1, which is my skate bag, no, my dress bag. So we have the dress bag. We have my short program dress, my free program dress, and then I have a jacket and a gilet all in there, and a spare hanger because you would be very surprised how often I've been stuck in a hotel room and gone, fuck, I have no hangers. So I've got a spare hanger and my tights are in the bottom. I also have a set of tights over each dress hanger so that I know I definitely have tights. I'm still going to pick up a spare pair, but you don't ever want to be stuck with holy tights. My skate bag, which is going to hook over my suitcase. We have off-ice trainers, which are going to come out, and then skates, 2 sets of e-guards because you always need guards, spare laces, gels, towel, soft guards, and then like emergency like period stuff. Like I'm not due on, but you don't ever want to be stuck. So I have pads and then spare hairbands, boot tape, hockey tape, Katie tape, and of course Lion. We have makeup bag, and that also has hair stuff in. I've taken out my skincare stuff and I'm just gonna have to live without makeup for the next 2 days. I'll be fine. First aid bag, jewellery, sewing kit, clothes, and that is like the main bulk of, oh shit, I didn't plan this. I'm also bringing my laptop because I need to do some work whilst I'm there because I've got the time off of work. I made a folder on my notes here called basically the competition that I'm doing, and then I've got a bags and packing list which I can just keep updated. So there's my plan. So I've got dress bag, skate bag, suitcase, handbag. This is gonna be competition vlog. I did say in the last vlog that it was gonna be solo traveling. However, my mother is coming with me now, so it's still gonna be a competition vlog. But we are on Friday. We're going up on Monday, but I have just driven up to get my skates sharpened, and I just need to fill up my car with fuel, and then we're gonna grab them. And it's an hour and a half for me to get home afterwards. Basically, I reserved my Friday evening to drive an hour and a half to get my skate sharpened. But that's what you do for things that are important to you. So I'm just stopping off to get some fuel. It's dark, I need a wee, and I did get a coffee before I left. But I've got a feeling I'm going to need another. Yeah, I think I'm going to need another. Whoa, this is a car park. Oh my goodness gracious. Looking space for Lucy's tiny little Volkswagen Polo. But there's a flat off, like, estate mark in the space next to it that's parked really bad. I don't actually know that I'm going to get in this space. Yay! She's done it. She's done it. I wish my sister was here right now. She'd say something to make me laugh about my parking. Oh! Good morning, my gorgeous angels. And I am stressed. I am anxious, but it was a kind of anxious that I anticipated I was going to feel. So I've given myself the day to just have a me day, which I don't do a lot. One of my goals for 2025 was I wanted to gain competition experience and I wanted to find out what kind of competitor I am. And I just sat there this morning and I was like, I need to not be distracted with work. I need to not be distracted with any of my content. I just need to be in this feeling and feel how I'm feeling and get used to it and not be ashamed of it and not try and hide from it, because I feel like that's something I kind of do, is I feel like I should be this like confident front and this confident face when it comes to competitions. And then my head's so static. What is it doing? And a lot of it, I was talking to my coach about this Friday. I was talking to my coach about this Friday. A lot of it is the time between tomorrow, I'm going to have no other choice, so I'm going to get on with it and I'm going to be fine. But it's the knowing it's coming and knowing there's nothing I can do but wait is sending me a bit cuckoo. Spend the day with me before a competition, putting pressure on myself and stressing and everything in between that comes with it, because we're all humans and that's what we do. My skin is doing its usual I'm about to have a interesting few days breakout. I'm gonna go out and pick up a couple of like wash bits, makeup bits for tomorrow that weren't like essential, but I'm just gonna make the time to do it because I want 2025 to be the year of like these things being important to me, like my makeup, my skincare, whereas I've very much been the sort of person to be like, oh, it doesn't matter that much, and I want it to start mattering. I just feel like I spent a lot of time last year, and I have no regrets about it, but I spent a lot of time last year like being constantly on the grind and, you know, like not making time for me and not having slow time. And this year I want to incorporate more slow time, and I want to stop making myself believe that I need to be working 24/7 to be worthy of everything that I want, without feeling the need to be working 24/7. And I love working 24/7, right? I love it, but there are times where I want a break and I don't want a break, and I love it. Like I want a break or I need a break and I don't want to take a break, and I work through it and I love it. And there are times where I don't want to take a break, but I'm going to be so much better off for it, and that's the part of it I want to embrace. One of my big goals this year is to do content full time, and in doing that I would not be having to work 6 days a week. Experiencing it and making it real is kind of what gives you the motivation to then go and make it real. So I'm making it real so that I can go and make it real, basically. I feel like for a while I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. And then my coach made it very good. She's very good at calling me out on these things. And she was like, why are you saying that? Because the more that you say I can't, like that wasn't me, I can't believe I did that, the more you're not taking credit for like essentially my growth. So like, I have to believe that I did that, otherwise I'm not going to keep doing that, and that's the way I want to respond. I remember I skated a free program on Friday, and I skated the second half like the best I'd ever skated in it. Like, I fell on my first lutz, and then I put the combo, it was my 3-jump combo, and it was a lutz combo, and it was my last jumping pass. It was at like 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Like, it was so late in the program, I can't even explain. And afterwards I was like, I can't believe I did that. And then we were just talking about it, and I was like, I'm just sabotaging all of the growth and the progress I could have right now because I keep saying I can't believe I did that. Like, why can't I believe I did that? Why can't I believe that that's something that I could do? I'm self-sabotaging a lot of my progress and my growth, and I'm realising that now. Monday. I was not this excited earlier. I was pooping my pants. I had a little emotional journal session, but I'm going to talk you guys through that later on. It's 5:30 and the light's gone out on the car. I just posted an Instagram story of me in July 2023 in the toilets at this same ice rink, except I had my foot in a boot and I just cried. And I thought, I knew I'm coming back here, so I took that photo. How weird is that? Got a wave. Just got changed now. I actually only needed like 20 minutes to get my feet underneath me, and I'm actually good, but we can't leave here for another hour because of the traffic. This morning I was so nervous that I didn't even want to risk eating because my stomach, I have a very sensitive gut. I didn't even want to try and eat anything because I thought I was better off with a happy stomach, but I feel a lot better now. Here we go, travel clothes. Got our coffees. I've got a very big coffee, so I don't think I will actually be sleeping on the journey anyway. And we are off. Right, we made it.
Teamwork.
We made it. Let's go.
Hang on.
I really need a wee.
I need a wee as well, but there's no point
I can't believe
losing things. Love
do you want your power plank? I can't believe I made it all the way in a car up to Dundee. My bladder was a lot stronger then. Got myself Itsu and she looks so good. I could not think of anything I want more in this moment, although they did give me, I requested cutlery and I'm a child, so I wanted cutlery, and they gave me chopsticks, which I don't know how to use. Good morning. I'm about to start getting myself ready. I've just been to the hotel, breakfast, and got myself a coffee just to come back up. I did have some breakfast earlier, like a little bit, but I get a sensitive stomach, so like on competition day, I just keep it simple. Let's do a short program debrief. I feel like we're getting there, but I didn't have time to like do the program justice. I'm definitely more of a free program skater. Look at this mirror for makeup. My makeup's gonna slay today. I'm gonna do it before I get to the rink. This is the life. I feel like this is such an investment in my whole competition experience. I feel so calm today. When I was younger, when I was a younger teenager, competition experience was a lot more. I never felt like what I did was enough, and every opportunity to do practice ice I would, because I felt unworthy. I felt like I'd never worked hard enough. I felt like I was never going to be good enough, and I felt like I was always looking to do extra to everyone else, because I think subconsciously I always believed that I was never as good as everyone else, that I was always whatever I did, I would always be 2 steps behind everyone else. So in order to be worthy or deserving of being in that same place, I would have to do what they did plus 2 steps more. So like every session I get, I would be doing extra practice ice, and like I just had no faith in any of the work that I had put in. And I think I have a lot of subconscious programming that I'm working on, where what's the point, I'm not going to win anyway. Subconscious programming that still needs work. I'm coming to a point of realizing like I work hard, I actually do deserve this opportunity, and I actually do deserve to fulfill my potential when I go out there. Like I'm not out of place. I'm not that one that everyone's looking, I'm not that one exception to the group that everyone's looking at going, what the hell is she doing here? Because I feel like that's how I feel. That's how I feel when I get out there and skate. That's how I look when I get out there and skate. And I'm really realising that now. College. Yeah, straight down there. Hello guys, we are 2 days post competition now, and I'm definitely on the come down. I'm happy, but I'm nowhere near satisfied, and I think that's a really good thing, and it's a good place to be. I feel like everything I want has been set in motion, and it's the start of the process. I can't skip these parts of the process, so I'm trying to learn to enjoy the process. But I feel excited about the fact that I feel some momentum going. I feel like things are a bit more in motion, and I'm a lot less stagnant and stuck and in a situation where I want these things but I can't make them happen yet. I don't think any of us really plan for the physical and emotional toll that the whole competition experience has on our minds and our bodies, because I'm exhausted. I was comparing this morning to jet lag, and I know I cope with jet lag by just biting the bullet, pushing through, feeling really exhausted for a couple of days, and just getting straight back into my routine with the grace that I wasn't expecting anything from myself. I was expecting the minimum of, these are my routines and I need to show up with the capacity I have, but not expecting to have like a full-on training session every day, because my body is really recovering. It's a big toll, but this is part of the beautiful experience that is competition. You get an opportunity to learn about yourself, not just in the experience, but also in the come down of an event like this. This is a huge part of the life I'm trying to build for myself right now. It's a part that I didn't consider until it came, that actually to live the life I want to live, I'm gonna have to learn how to deal with this part of the process. So that's kind of cool and tiring. My energy levels are physically and mentally at such a low right now. My battery is gone. My battery lights are on. I'm hanging in there. Let's say that. But at the same time, I know that being disciplined with myself and routine is a big part of charging my batteries back up. This entire experience definitely gave me such opportunity to learn about me in this era of my life right now, because a big chunk of my previous competition experience was a very long time ago. I've changed so much in that time, and it's just so important, and it just feels like such a gift to be back and to be having this experience and to just learn about me now. And I'm really loving the process of finding out who I am and getting to know me again, because I feel like I've changed throughout this experience, and now I'm just finding out who I am all over again and finding out the kind of skater I am as a result of it. And it's also part of the reason why I'm so grateful that I documented it in the rawest way I could. I feel like this vlog could have been very structured and could have been very aesthetically put together, but actually it was really important to me that I documented the roller coaster and the highs and the lows, and I brought you guys along with it. That was a big part of why making this vlog was important to me. And I want to watch myself develop, and I want to watch myself grow, and I want to be able to look back when my skating career is over and have these videos of me growing and watching myself grow from these experiences. Thank you all for coming on this trip with me. I feel like I really did justice to the vision that I had for this vlog and what I wanted it to be, and I really was able to bring it to life in the way I wanted to. And thank you guys for coming on it with me, because I feel like it being quite a personal vlog, that we kind of went on the journey together. If you want to keep up with me, I post daily training clips, I post daily training updates and motivational content on my Instagram every day, Monday to Friday, so make sure you're following me on there. All of my links will be in the description. I also post behind the scenes on my TikTok 3 times a day, so if once a day isn't enough for you, make sure you're also followed on TikTok. I will be posting all the behind the scenes clips from this competition experience over on my TikTok. So until next Sunday's vlog goes up, make sure you're keeping up to date over there. I'll link them all in the description for you guys to watch. And the video coming next week is going to be a lot of reflection on my life and my skating career and everything I've learned from my teenagehood. So make sure you're also subscribed to see that video when it goes live on Sunday next week. And I'll be posting teasers and insights to that video all through the week on my Instagram and my TikTok. I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you on the video next week, Sunday, 6 p.m. Love you all.